Detroit Lakes. Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show on a beautiful, beautiful morning. Truly a stunner of a morning for Water Carnival. To the left of the stage where I'm standing right now, there's a giant stage just waiting some rock and roll music. So if you're in the area and you want to come by tonight, Fabulous Armadillos play and then Hairball plays. It's going to be a great night of great music, and I can't wait to sweat all over that stage. It's going to be great. So welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. How are you?
Good morning, and that's a phenomenal option if you're going to stick around and hang out at Water Carnival 2022. If you're not, if any of you want to come watch the final table of the World Series of Poker, my basement is 62 degrees. I will have Raising Cane's for you and probably a lot of whiskey. Anybody else interested? No?
I like a lot of that.
Just me?
Well, you get the Raising Cane's for free.
According to my wife, I do. That is not the case. So, hi, Mark. How are you doing? Mark, you hanging in there?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Took me
seem
a
like-
minute. Feels good to at least have been on the board, and the rest of my day will go better.
Okay.
Oh, Mark.
I like the attitude.
All right, you guys ready to hear Sauce's one good idea for the year?
I can't wait. I know these people can't
It
wait.
is in his contract. He only has to come up with one good one a year. A year ago, it was, hey, we should have a play-in game in Vegas, and whoever wins the play-in game gets to play on Friday, the day after. And we're like, hey, great idea. And that idea ended up winning Carl $31,500 because the jackpot went off on the day that we had the play-in game in Vegas. Pretty cool idea, Sauce. Way to go.
You're welcome, Carl.
So, Christopher, yesterday, Lieber's on the brink of quitting the golf bet. He's just tired of it.
He's
right?
sick of it, I know. Yeah, I heard.
And a lot of people that are at the end of the draft are like, well, I have almost no chance. Parrish, me, Bard, right? A couple of us just got screwed yesterday or on Wednesday. That's part of it.
That's how it goes.
But Sauce has a little twist that I think is smart that might give the people at the bottom of the draft some hope and add just a small little wrinkle. Sauce explained potentially your one good idea of the year.
This thing's Mark. When I found out you and I were leading the initials major, I thought I'm probably dreaming.
Yeah.
He just called him smart. This is definitely
Yeah,
a dream.
yeah.
All right, I'm taking my pants off.
yeah.
Let's just get this started right now. Let's have some fun. I'm dreaming. Let's have some fun.
I like good ideas, and I hear them so infrequently at iHeartMedia and iHeartRadio. I get so excited when I hear one. This is one of them. Paul, the floor is yours.
Wow.
Okay.
He forgot it. I'm
You
telling you.
want me to explain your
I
idea?
can do it. So my idea is, Corey tweaked it a little, but my idea is we take the top 10 golfers, the best odds for every major. So if we're doing the Masters, we put the top 10 golfers in a hat. We pull out one name. That name can be picked. So that means, like, if you're picking 18th, you're cheering for a Scotty Scheffler if he got picked. So that means that name is out for any of us to pick the one out of the top 10.
So it's the people at the bottom have an instant top 10 reverse sweat where it's like, all right, I got Max Homa, but at least I can cheer for Scheffler.
Yeah.
Because if Scheffler can just win it, I have a legit chance at a $100 loss instead of $200.
Yeah.
I like it.
Perry?
Yeah, love it.
Just to confirm, you're not saying that one golfer is then available to the bottom 10. You're saying he is off.
No, he's off board. Yeah, nobody can take it. So it's like back when people did fantasy golf during, like, you know, when Tiger was dominating, and you could only take Tiger twice. You couldn't take him just every tournament he played in. So it's kind of like that. We're kind of,
got it.
you know, Rory McIlroy the golf bit.
And it's not
I
a
like
free
it.
pass, but it's just drops it from potential $200 loss to one that's
Exactly.
Because that's the killer. And you get a guy down low if you're picking like 16 and he doesn't make the cut.
Right.
And somebody else's golfer wins. Now you're down 225.
Yeah, I
so
know what that feels like.
Right.
I like
you
it.
basically, you get to cheer for one of the favorites, and then maybe the biggest favorite is out, and won't be able to pick. And Rosie, of course, will say that was my guy.
I know we're starting to have so many layers of this golf bet, but gambling kicks ass.
Yeah.
If we add both, if we add the top 10 kind of grenade, right, where we get one guy out of the list that everybody can reverse sweat, and add the hole-in-one bit where if your guy gets a hole-in-one at any point in the tournament, everybody gives you 50 and you instantly break even and have a free roll. I like both ideas.
I like that.
I'm fine with both. Hawk?
Yeah.
He doesn't care. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what you said.
Gambling's
The hole-in-one
I'm
thing
cool
is-
with it. I'll do whatever.
Yeah, that was Tenna's
right.
idea.
You guys ready for What Really Matters? Chris says he has a whole bunch of stuff to get to.
Yeah, I'm all pent up.
Austin Rivers signed a one-year deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an interesting signing, Marnes.
Yeah, but I like it because we needed backcourt depth. And Austin's got some gun in him still. He was decent for Denver off the bench. Bryn Forbes, decent for Denver off the bench.
Kyle Anderson kicks ass.
Yeah, slow-mo.
Yep.
Do Hawkey or Parrish know who his famous father is?
Austin
What was
Rivers.
his name again?
Austin Rivers.
Do they know who his famous father is?
The silence you hear is Lambeau Field.
Well, I'm waiting to see if anybody's going to bet.
Yeah, me too.
Well, based on Parrish's reaction, I'm going to say no. Chris might, though. I think Chris might know it. Even the way he just said that sentence, I'm waiting for somebody to bet, leads me to believe that he does know Austin Rivers' father.
I
You want to bet?
Chris got him in initials once or something.
I think
Maybe.
you're right.
I
I think
think-
you're right.
I
That doesn't mean he
actually,
knows it, though.
Yeah, correct.
Anybody want to bet? I'll bet that he does, that he knows it. Sauce?
No.
I lost a fortune on pull tabs. Why let me win some of it back?
How
I
come-
didn't,
how come
'cause
nobody
Parrish
thinks I
paid
got
for
it?
all of them?
All
Because
right.
we've all met you, Mark.
All right, Hawk,
Can I
I
take,
think
Sorry.
can I take a shot at it?
Go ahead.
I think I've met him. Is it Doc Rivers?
there you go.
Look at you.
You have met
He's
him.
met Doc Rivers.
Doc
I was
Rivers.
going to say Rivers Phoenix.
He's.
Or Rivers Cuomo.
Oh.
I knew it was one of the rivers.
But what really matters is this.
Sir, may I have permission to board your vessel? Thank you very much. I'm going to come on. My feet are a little dirty. Is that all right? Because I got sand on. I'm on a boat outside here.
That's where I have been
right, hold on one
searching
second.
for you.
Hi. What's your name, sir? Can I have you on the? What's your name?
Dave,
Dave, this is a sweet boat you got here. What do you call this thing?
nacho boat.
Nacho boat? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good
That's
boat.
good.
And what kind of a vessel would you call this?
Pontoon.
Okay, great. Thanks. I'm not. I didn't grow up around lakes or anything like that. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever blown a .525 on a breathalyzer?
Yes.
No.
He wasn't asking
Okay.
you, Parrish.
This doctor here questions how a drunk driver in Blaine was even alive to take a breathalyzer test. The Minnesota Office of Traffic Safety says 30-year-old driver from Blaine blew a .525 during a recent traffic stop.
It's real?
Yeah, for real. That's more than 5 times the legal limit. Doctors say anything above a .4 could be deadly and would put the average person in a coma. If you're this young gentleman who blew a .525, would you be celebrating this morning, just saying, look what I did? Or would you be, I don't know, maybe rethinking your life?
I'd just be glad to be alive.
That's a pretty good way.
Yeah,
Speaking of that, do you have any
yeah.
alcoholic beverages on your vessel here?
Whoa.
No, it's a little early. There will be later, though.
Well, we got kegs and eggs inside. You want to say hi to anybody on the radio?
Hey, Caleb's probably listening. Caleb from down by Marshall.
There you go. Thank you very much, everybody. This is a sweet pontoon. I think he called it a pontoon. Is that
It
what
was
he
a
called
pontoon,
It's a
yeah.
sweet pontoon. Very nice pontoon, sir. Thank you.
Chris, do me a favor. And
Yes,
this
sir.
is absolutely how I mean it. But why don't you walk around and ask everybody here what they've blown?
Should I start with Zach?
Start with Zach.
Oh, yeah. He can't hear us, can you?
We are down to the final 10 at the World Series of Poker main event. Espen Jorset of Norway and Matthew Sue of the United States of America are tied for the chip lead with 83.2 million. The winner gets $10 million. $10 million.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Man,
What's like the last place payout? What's the lowest payout, I guess, or what's that?
15,000. That's if you get 1,300th place.
And what's the buy-in?
10.
Oh.
What really matters, though, is this.
Corey, you make a great point. Speaking of drinking, a U.S. Army brigade, an entire brigade in Germany, has been confined to its base during evenings and temporarily banned from drinking any alcohol after 5 soldiers got out of hand over the 4th of July weekend and were charged with driving scooters while drunk in Nuremberg. The unit is based in Fort Stewart, Georgia. Looks like they got a little out of control on their scooters and were whipping Essies in downtown Nuremberg.
I love scooters.
Man, scooters are so much fun.
They're great.
Ah, they're great. You know what else is fun
need
is
a
those
Vespa.
side-by-sides things, man. I want a
yeah.
side-by-side. Those are fun.
You should buy one.
You should kiss me on the mouth.
All right, I'm on my way.
Mooching.
Sauce, hold that thought, please, before you kiss him on the mouth. Give us a British Open leaderboard.
Your leader right now, Dustin Johnson, is 8 under. Cameron Young is also 8 under. He hasn't teed off yet, though. Patrick Cantlay, Hawkey,
Yes, sir.
is 7 under. He's 5 under on the day. Roy McIlroy tees off in an hour and a half. Jordan Spieth is 5 under. Cam Smith is 5 under. And, Matthew Fitzpatrick, my guy, is 3 under.
All right. What
I'm
really
just-
matters, though, is this.
This would be so cool if the one time I didn't pick the golfer, I actually won the bet. I mean, that
in
would
good
be
shape.
everything you needed to know. I'm standing over here with one of the JCs, I do believe, and that's not Jesus Christ I'm talking about. I'm talking about one of the JCs. Sir, what is your name?
Andrew Lucine.
Andrew, what kind of cold beer we serving this morning?
We've got Coors Light and Busch Light.
Are you going to have enough for tonight when there's a big concert going on here as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Tell me what the JCs do and why we're raising money today.
Well, we're a nonprofit organization in DL. All these events we do, we raise back to the community for gifts for kids, putting on this big bash that we have going on tonight. Our 10 days of water carnival, it just helps out all of it.
How has the Water Carnival been so far in 2022?
Absolutely great.
Tonight's going to be the best, right?
It's going to be phenomenal.
Let's hear it for the JCs, everybody. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it very much. The beer is cold and smells like beer. I don't know how else to describe it. It smells good. Excuse me, sir. You want to ladle some of that gravy through here?
For those
Just
of
put
you
it
who
right on my
can't
tongue.
see it, he's talking to Zach.
That's gross. He grossed me out. That's gross. He grossed me out.
Martins, the White Sox beat the Twins 12-2. The Twins are 49 and 42. The White Sox just kind of hovering a handful of games back. They're 44 and 45.
Yeah, and that game ended with a not dramatic benches clearing, like a slow jog out to the field. It was very strange. I was trying to watch some of the highlights on Twitter, but I think that's what happens when you get kind of pummeled in a game. Tempers flare, emotions run high. It's good to have a rivalry, though. We'll bounce back. We got it.
Okay, a lot of confidence out of Martins. What really matters is this.
I was hanging out at the bar last night with these folks here after I lost unceremoniously $300 to pull tabs. Thanks to Marnie, by the way. Marnie, you were the kiss of death last night in the pull tab situation.
Well, I was in it with you. It wasn't like I was forcing you to spend your own money.
That is true, and I am I'm really good at pushing gambling on people, aren't I?
Yeah.
Well, does the JC's profit off of pull tab losses?
Jesus
absorb us?
profits over everything, baby. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, you're welcome.
He doesn't get my money.
How dare you, sir?
Whole town knows.
They do?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this last one, that we can go to break and get right back to grooving, okay? You guys cool with me?
Grooving.
I'm not for this, right?
no.
Because the gentleman had been drinking while driving. I'm not for that, okay? A father is under arrest in San Diego on suspicion of stunt driving. I mean, come on, that's badass. Stunt driving? Come on. Now, yes, he had his 4 and his 5-year-old in the car, but I understand wanting to make the kids giggle. I once did that. Listen, I once did that, and I hit a curb and literally broke the wheel in half on my truck. But it made my kids laugh.
Right.
The biggest problem is he was drunk, but he was whipping Essies and doing burnouts. If that's stunt driving, consider me a stunt driver, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of stunt drivers, again, one of the most underrated movies in the last 20 years is Drive.
Yeah,
with
great
the baby
movie.
goose.
Yeah,
I know
great film.
Max and I always talk about the soundtrack because the soundtrack to Drive kicks ass, but it's just a phenomenal movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super good.
He says very little words throughout the film. He just basically is a stunt driver and he's badass.
When the cops pulled this
Phenomenal.
gentleman over, they did get him because he had been drinking, and they had the 2 kids in the back seat, and he looked in the back seat and said, "Kids, are you okay?" And the kid looked at the cop and said, "My dad's a badass."
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong? And
No,
then,
you're right.
You know, they put him in cuffs and took him to jail, and the kids will forever remember that day as the day Dad went to jail trying to make us laugh. I mean, that is
Yeah.
love, ladies and gentlemen.
Dad
Love.
gets it.
Right?
Yeah.
Again, he shouldn't have been drinking and driving, admittedly.
But burnouts are sweet.
Whipping Essies is pretty cool, and I got to stop saying that because I almost said the word again.
Yeah, I can tell.
We better break because we got initials to play, and I'm on fire.
Yeah, let's go. Good guy!
Good guy!
Round 2 of initials is next. Parrish and Hawk share the lead. Another
you believe?
$11,000 on the line. A caller gets to take a crack at the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. Everybody's on the board. Even Rube Phil has a point. Everyone is still absolutely in this. 1 round down. Round 2 is next. Live from Water Carnival, Detroit Lakes 2022 Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
KFAN